Hello everybody, jimmyispromo here, back again with another awesome video. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 cases you'd be able to get for the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Now the Galaxy Note 8 right here in the center will be popping out in stores on September 15th, which is this upcoming Friday. And you're asking yourself, man, what is a good case option for the Galaxy Note 8? So in front of me here is the contending top 5 cases you'd be able to get for the Galaxy Note 8. And we will be doing 4 different tests to conclude which one is the best. So test number 1 is the feel. Is this thing too slippery? Is it too thick? Any type of questions like that. Test number 2 is the S Pen friendly, because on the very bottom of all of these different cases, you would want to be able to pull out that S Pen extremely easy, quick, and fast. So this right here, test number 2, will be able to let us know how easy it is to have that S Pen access. Test number 3 is the functionality. So you can see some of these different cases are a little different. Some of them will have a little bit of a function, maybe a built-in kickstand, maybe a wallet, and then maybe nothing at all. So we wanted to see what type of functionality does this have. And then test number 4 is going to be dealing with face down. And what that means is if you had your Galaxy Note 8 in this case, how does it do when it is going face down on a table? Is it going to hit on the screen? How is the lips lifted on the top, bottom, and edges? And then later on in a future video, I will be doing some drop tests. So here in front of me is the end result, going from first place all the way over into last place. And so here is the reasonings why. So yours will be a little different. So if you see that there is something that kind of stood out for me to be my favorite, but it's something that's not as important to you, then you'd also be able to move over and make a little bit of an adjustment. So let's move over into this Samsung case. This is the rugged protective cover. So when you compare this one over into the Otterbox case, this one's going to be over here, the Samsung, just a little bit cheaper. All these cases here are going to be pretty similar and within $10. But between the Samsung and the Otterbox was about $20 more. Now, when you look at this one over here, it has the functionality of the kickstand. So this one right here kind of gave it a huge thumbs up for me because I do a lot of YouTube watching. And so with the functionality of this one trumped the functionality of grip versus the functionality of seeing through a case, looking at the color of your phone. This one has no functionality whatsoever. And I'm not a huge fan of anything with a flip to it because I take a lot of pictures and this is just a little bit too much. So I don't really want to hold anything like this. I love the fact that you're able to do your debit cards and also your license, business cards, stuff like that. But this just becomes a lot of hassle for me, even though it does give a lot of protection. So if this has no issues whatsoever for you to hold open a flap to take a picture, then this one might be for you because this one actually does cover all the different areas because there's a lot of good functionality with this case and it protects your phone in so many different ways. But for me, I would rather have the kickstand. And then second place is this one right here. This one feels good. I love the areas of the grip where the middle finger and also my thumb was to sit on the phone. The way it protects it on the front, I mean, just the way that this thing operates it's just extremely great. But the kickstand, as I said from before, kind of beats out the grippy functionality of this case. But hey, spec came in second place. Usually they don't come in second place for me, but this case did a great job. Now this one right here is the clear case from Tech21. This one got third place because even though there's absolutely no functionality for me because my phone is midnight black, I don't need to see the back of my phone, but the way that it just feels in the hand and it's able to pass pretty much all the different tests except for the functionality, it just feels good with pressing the buttons. And also the S Pen functionality was a great job, but I just know it's not going to slip out of my hands. But that's again the reason why this one got second place, a little bit more grippiness to it. And then here's Otterbox. This one is just a great, protective case, but for me, there's no functionality to it. It's just a name with a huge price tag to it. I'm really sorry, Otterbox, but that is my honest opinion for you guys. The S Pen does a good job with it coming out. It just seems like there's just a little bit too much plasticky on the bottom. And again, that kind of goes for the protectiveness. But as you guys have seen before with my Evo check, cases from Tech21, which possibly could win in the future, those ones are great with drop tests. I've dropped them at 13.5 feet about 5 or 6 different times and they would never break. So Otterbox, you did a good job. basic, good, protective cover for the minimalistic, but also for those who doesn't mind spending 50 or 60 bucks for a case. And then very last place, you guys kind of heard me rant a little bit about the cover, the flip. This is why it's in third place. It does a great job. You know, it would honestly be in third place if it wasn't for the flap, because it'd be similar to the clear case. Now, if you're looking for the functionality of something that covers the front of your phone, it's going to protect the screen pretty well. You just want to make sure there's not a lot of dust getting in there, because then this will move around and kind of scratch the settling dust on the inside of there. But it does a good job for holding inside. You know, with one little flip, you got your driver's license or a debit or credit card, or your credit card, and then also your business cards. So this right here was the end result. How about you guys write a comment below the video? Let me know, how would you place these things in order from first to last? I hope you guys have liked this video. Make sure you guys give it a huge thumbs up. Also, if you've learned something, go below the video and click on subscribe, or click the little circle right over here and click subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.